Hey Aquarius, it's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm doing you guys July 2020, the lies they tell and the secrets they keep. And if you guys haven't viewed this series before, then go ahead and subscribe to the tribe first. Ring that bell so that you guys can be notified every single time I post another video just like this, or go live to give you guys free personals on the live chat. Okay, give this video a big fat thumbs up and leave all your thoughts and opinions down below. Check out the description where you can follow your girl on social media, as well as how to book a personal reading with your girl. Okay guys, so yeah, let me give you the rundown of this series, the lies they tell and the secrets they keep. It's exactly for what it sounds like. Gauging your surrounding space to see if there's any energies around you that has less than stellar intentions. Okay, so this is not just for romantic partners, but for family, friends, co-workers, just anybody that may have the energy of deception or secrecy around you. And this is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. And it's for the month of July 2020. All right, so we just gonna hop right in without further ado. All right, Spirit. So when it comes to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node, for the month of July 2020, is there anyone in Aquarius space that they need to be aware of that's in the energy of deception or secrecy? All right, so somebody is around you that could be definitely begging for another chance, you know. When I see sixes, I think of balance. I think of domestics, you know. So this could have definitely been somebody that you had a domestic situation with, but they weren't trying to give that equal give and take. They weren't trying to put in what you were putting in. So essentially it could have left you feeling drained, or left you feeling unimportant or unappreciated. And honestly, you could have gave this a good run, because for this person to be asking for one last chance, they could definitely be coming to you within the next, you know, couple of months to ask for another chance, you guys. All right, so just beware of the intentions of this person at this time. All right, because right now I feel like you taking time to yourself and they see that. And the contrast is so telling. Like, basically this is from a 6 to a 7, so you progressing in life. This could have been a situation where either you was even asking for another chance, or you just felt yourself so unworthy when it came down to a connection. But now you've enlightened yourself, you've balanced yourself, you are aligning yourself, or you could be in the process of doing so. And so, because when I see numbers elevate like 6, 7, 8, then that to me is progression in your journey here. So you very well could have been this person that has been, you know, trying to get the inner peace that you've been promising somebody that you were going to bring to a connection, you know. So who knows, you know, take it as it resonates, but this can definitely be asking somebody, this can definitely be you asking somebody for one last chance, or the last time you did ask them for another chance, this is what you are going through right now in your phase. And then the last card out, we definitely have the Fairy of the Highlands, time to be brave. All right, so whatever this bravery is entailing, you know, I'm definitely getting that, you know, again, you're overgiving. We kind of got this last month, so I see you guys kind of coming out of that and tending more to yourselves and spending more time with the divine here, because 7 is a number of divinity for me. But, you know, when it comes down to something, you can be being brave enough to walk away finally, or you can be brave enough to just start doing this for yourself, because maybe you were actually going within so that you can fix inner issues to make things work with somebody. And now you've actually realized that you can do it all by yourself. It's okay. You don't actually need a partner in crime. But if one is attracted to you, or if you attract one in your life, it definitely won't be on the terms of begging, because this looks like somebody that's down there begging. All right, Aquarius, so let's see what's going on here. Why is autumn is my last chance for Aquarius? Yep, you were imbalanced, or somebody you were dealing with was imbalanced. There was a lack of harmony within. There was a lack of patience. This could have been somebody with an anger issue. This could have been somebody that wasn't quite grounded financially, because they weren't grounded emotionally, mentally, or spiritually either, you know, because I see Temperance in reverse is definitely spiritually imbalanced here. All right, so let's get a couple more from Autumn is My Last Hope. Yeah, and it definitely was grounded. You weren't quite grounded, or this person you were dealing with that's asking for another chance, they were codependent and they weren't quite grounded financially. So yeah, this could have been a situation where you were really helping somebody out financially. They didn't really have it together, so you decided, you know what, let me help you. But at a certain point, it became too draining for you, or it could have became too draining for you, you know. So at this point, I feel like whoever this is in your life, or if this is you, you know, you could be no longer, you could be stepping into the energy, Aquarius, where you're no longer worried about everybody else and you just worried about yourself here. I definitely see that. You walking away from a situation, you know, a situation that I feel like you felt like a peasant, and it could have been because you didn't quite have it together. If not, then you dealing with somebody that walked away from you because they feel like they didn't feel accepted, you know. They may have not had as much money as you, or you them, but there's a situation here where something came crashing down because it just wasn't balanced. Either it was two people that weren't balanced for each other, but it definitely was a sense of a lopsided connection here. Somebody walked away to heal. Somebody walked away scathed because the plans that they made with a certain person, they fell through, you know. I'm going to just say it as if it's you, Aquarius. You know, you could have very well been trying, but you know what? If it's the other way around, then just switch it. But you could have very well been trying to get yourself together. You could have been a little bit off kilter, a little bit off balance. And now, you know, you taking the necessary steps to ground yourself. This could have been a situation that was really, really, really trauma, you know, provoking for you, because I see the Nine of Wands as somebody that's, you know, they face some anxiety and social anxiety now. Like, this is somebody to me that's like paranoid or shy, or you feel as though everybody gonna kind of toss you to the curb, or everybody is going to treat you like you're not good enough. In fact, you know, this could have been your inner child, you know, because a lot of us that feel like we fall short, or feel like we have to do things to actually please people, or we don't feel whole unless we're with people. We suffer from things, we suffer from issues where we were compared, or, you know, we just didn't feel like we added up as children. And I'm not saying that parents purposely make their kids feel like that, but sometimes parents don't understand what they doing and what they saying are setting their children up for a long life of perpetuating that same energy until they figure out that that's a problem within themselves that they need to heal. And Aquarius, that could be something that you finding out within yourself you need to heal too. You need to stop going into situations, over giving, and then wondering why the same thing keeps happening. People take advantage. They see you as needy. They see you as codependent, and they play on that, you know, and you've probably suffered many heartbreaks and many betrayals because of that, but you're coming out of that here. You know, you are still scathed, okay? You coming out as the Nine of Wands. It's like, you have to make sure that you expunge this energy before you try to move forward in the new, you know. So it could be you that's needing to keep it real with yourself. If not, you need to keep it real with the fact that, you know, yes, some codependency was developed over the years. But it's time for you to actually heal that, so that you don't have to keep going through the same thing time and time again either. Okay, why is Fairy of the Highland here? It's time to be brave for Aquarius, you know, because normally the wounded warrior, you know, is somebody that they've been beat to hell, but at least they ready to fight another day, you know. So yeah, you may be afraid, and you may have been afraid, because I'm saying been afraid because something else just came out that's let me know exactly what energy you're going into, which is boss making moves. So you kind of experiencing a death of the ego here, getting in touch with your higher self and realizing that you do have the power to actually create, you know, your ultimate reality, and you don't have to allow the opinions of others to shape and shift how it is that you feel about yourself. So that's the reason why you're going from this to this, you know, and take it as it resonates. If this is the person you're dealing with, then some things you said and did in the connection definitely made this person feel less than worthy. But don't, you know, don't beat yourself up about it, because of course, you know, we don't mean to hurt people, but at the same time, the things that we say and do that help mold people into, you know, paranoid, anxiety-ridden people to bosses, people that's taking control over their life, people that's getting in touch with their divinity and their higher self. And I see that happening for you from this situation, or for your person from this situation. So let's get one more for Fury of the Highland. I feel like this was all about getting a spiritual understanding to why something ended. I really don't feel lies here, you know. Yeah, this person came into your life, they did what they were supposed to do, and they left. You know, and you could have deemed this person narcissistic or a negative person, you know, especially coming out of a situation. But now you may even see them as a bit of a hero, because whatever impression they left in your life, Aquarius, I feel as though it taught you to regain the control of yourself, to see yourself from a different perspective, to recognize your light within, even if others don't. You know, you don't need permission to see yourself as a divine being. You know, all you have to do is start going within. You can easily eliminate other people's, you know, thoughts about you, or other people's lack of validation. Because not everybody gonna validate your success. Not everybody gonna give you a pat on the back when it comes down to every accolade you reach in life. Even though that's kind of what we want and that's what we do, so we expect it in return. But it's unrealistic to think that everybody gonna be happy because of the transformations that you're making. So just be happy for yourself. I see that you was just very suspicious, period. This could have been something that perpetuated throughout your whole life, Aquarius, because I'm getting the energy of just being super suspicious, overprotective of yourself, hyper vigilant, to the point where it can be perceived as somebody that's paranoid all the time. You know, so here's what you were doing. You were allowing your experiences to snowball instead of taking the time in between relationships to find yourself and regain your autonomy and independence. You were just stepping away from relationships, moving into the same new relationship with the same energy and getting the same results. So this time around, I feel like a situation that may have hurt you, you know, your world came crashing the hell down. And you could have been left in a position where you didn't really have it financially. But I feel like you pulled yourself out this time instead of getting into a new relationship and doing the same thing over and over. Like, okay, well, I'll just find somebody else, fall in love with them, and move in with them, you know, so I can continue to be codependent, you know. Some of the people that you dealt with, they walked away for somebody else. And for some of you, you walked away from the old you to a new you, to a reborn you. Why is the Ten of Swords here in reverse? Yeah. You could have felt like somebody stole your path. They stole your destiny. So you could have felt like somebody stole your wishes away from you, because I'm getting the thief, the wishing well, and the pathway. So something that you felt was absolutely meant for you, you felt was snatched from underneath you. And you've overcome that at this point, you know. Why is the Nine of, yeah, mask off. I see. You know what? You seeing things for what they really are. I feel like individuals that who you need to be hyper vigilant with, you finally seeing it now. Instead of you just treating everybody equally, like, well, ain't nobody trustworthy. You starting to use your discernment. And not only that, but taking this time for spirit and taking this time for yourself and to connect to your higher self. You know, you get the guidance necessary. You have the divinity and the control of your life necessary in order to see who is for you and who is not. Who's going to add to your happiness or who's going to disturb it. Yeah, knowledge and acknowledgement. You know, this could definitely be some of you guys writing a book on y'all experience here, or even going to school to actually, you know, getting a degree or a certificate and some form of counseling that can help others, you know, with the issues that you discovered that you had or may have had. Why is the Knight of Wands here? And I do feel like you becoming more passionate about yourself and about telling your story and how you evolved is going to bring you a lot of fortune. You know, it's going to cause inspiration and enthusiasm in others that's on the same path, that was trying to figure out like the details to their life and, you know, exactly why certain things have happened and how to evolve out of that cycle. So I feel like you're going to offer people that type of guidance here because of this situation. Okay, so really quickly, we just going to pull one card for each, because I do want a description of the person, their intentions, the best possible outcome of the situation. Okay, Spirit. So when it comes to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node, what is the description of the person of Aquarius that is in the energy of deception or secrecy? Gosh, a lot fell out. What is the description of the person that was in the energy of deception and secrecy towards Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node? Well, they could have been an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I think the Three of Swords is Libra energy. So they could have been a Libra, had Libra in their chart. But they are definitely seen as like, man, if I was to put a song to the feeling that I'm getting from this card, it would be Janae Aiko. What the worst, you know, you're the worst, you know what you done to me, you know. But at the end of the day, this could have been an energy you were in the past, with this being in the past position. But now, like I said, you're evolving out of victim mentality simply because you gained a spiritual understanding as to why things happened the way they did. And the Queen of Cups almost came out. So that's definitely indicative of you guys actually healing that within yourself. So yeah, you came out scathed, but you healed yourself. Okay, so what is this person's intentions towards Aquarius? Because I want to know if they the ones asking for another chance or you. What is this person's intentions towards Aquarius? Also, this person can be experiencing the heartbreak now that you've healed, you know, and sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes the people that cause the heartbreak, they aren't heartbroken until after you heal, you know, and then they really feel it like, damn. Okay, so their intentions with you, Aquarius, is to build with you. They want to see if you guys can start over. For some of you, this is conception. So watch out if this person does come around asking for a second chance and you guys have make-up sex before you have a chance to revisit an actual commitment, because it looks as though this person will actually try to plant seeds on purpose so that you can be stuck with them. But if not, then this person just wants to build a foundation from anew, because understand that that tower came down. So the old foundation you guys were on, that will never reoccur again, because that foundation crumbled when the tower came down. What is this person? What is the best possible outcome between Aquarius and this person? That's in an energy of deception or secrecy. Wow, the best possible outcome is them partnering with you, Aquarius, marrying you, marriage. Wow, that's so crazy, because you guys are coming out as the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So, Aquarius, you definitely could be involved with a Libra, or you could be involved with a Taurus. It's a lot of Venusian energy here. So, if you guys are involved with either of these signs, they definitely can be thinking about coming back. Planting seeds with you, take it that as it resonates, meaning make you a mother, or, you know, build a home with you, build a life with you, marry you, and have a brand new beginning. Right now, I feel like they're still in confusion, all right? So that's where the deception comes in. And I'm also getting multiple sevens here. For me, that's definitely divine timing. What are Aquarius wants out of this situation? What is it that Aquarius wants to achieve from this connection? They want secrets out. Aquarius, I feel like you did provide yourself with clarity, but I do feel like you want to know the truth. I feel like you left this situation so hurt because really you didn't know why things happened. You went within to just allow yourself to gain the peace necessary and to release some of the emotions. But with the moon card here, you would like for this person to actually shed light on, you know, what happened. That way you can move forward in confidence. I mean, have you ever had somebody that truly, and this is an ex, just in case y'all are wondering, have you had anybody that truly like wanted to come back to you, but they just couldn't actually clear the slate by providing you with the necessary clarity in order to be feeling like you made the decision, the right decision to move forward? I do want to clarify the Seven of Pentacles because this can be a home or a child that what this person wants. Why is Seven of Pentacles here? Yeah, they want to make a choice to move in the new. They want that old cycle to die so you guys can walk in a new cycle. And they trying to figure out which one are you going to pick. Are you going to pick the door that's already closed? Or are you going to pick the one where they're extending an actual olive branch for newness here? All right. So this is definitely a choice. It was a choice on this person's behalf, just like I thought. They could feel like they chose wrong. You want the backstory because it'll make you feel better. Even if it hurts, you feel like, well, if I'm going to return to the past, at least I'm making a conscious decision before I allow this person back in my life and back in my world. And I definitely feel that, okay? That's completely understandable, Aquarius, and it's smart as hell, too. Okay, so I do want to get some spiritual advice for you guys before I take off. And that'll be your reading. What's the spiritual advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node? For July 2020, for the lies they tell and the secrets they keep. A lot of you guys are clairsentient. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So if you have been extremely emotional, it's because, you know, telepathically you can feel this person's feelings, or, you know, you can physically feel the emotions and the depth. And it's true, Aquarius, my heart chakra center has been in so much pain. So, I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily that that's my ex, but I would definitely say that, you know, somebody around me is really in a lot of pain, you know, and it could be because I pulled back my energy from a lot of people, and I know you guys have too. Claircognizance. So not only are you guys experiencing hypersensitivity when it comes to energy, but you guys are experiencing downloads mentally as well. So claircognizance, Archangel Uriel, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. And at the bottom of the deck, take back your power. All right. So that's what Spirit means by it's time to be brave. You don't need to beg to be in the existence of anybody else. If anything, you know, do exactly what you did. Find yourself. See what it is that may be making you unsatisfied, or maybe making you feel inferior to the presence of others or the interaction of others. That way you can move in newness and confidence, and you can attract people that respect that within you. Okay, guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next one. Peace.